back, everyone. Well, it's sort of crunch time. It's about a week from the youth hunt. So I stopped on my way home from work the other day at the Habitat for Humanity store. Picked me up 3 chairs for that deer blind. Let's take a look at them. I think these things are going to work pretty good. $2.50 a piece. Not too bad. And then I decided, well, since my father-in-law is coming up from Tennessee and he's not normally here to know where everything's at, thought I'd make things a little bit easier for him. I went and mowed a trail. If he doesn't want to use a flashlight, he can just follow that. And maybe it'll make it a little bit quieter, him walking in. So some of the things I want to try to get done today, since I'm going to be leaving, is I want to try to get a shooting lane mowed for my other blind. Here's this one. And over in the far corner of those pines, I took the old blind that we've had for about 10 years and moved it up there. And over here along this hardwoods, I want to try to cut some of those weeds out. That way it'll provide a little bit better shooting lane. And we also probably need to check and see if there's any hornet's nests in that blind. I've had it happen before. It screwed up and didn't come up before it's gonna go out. Got out there in the morning, dark, didn't see nothing. After daylight broke, I sort of caught something out of the corner of my eye, and there's a big old huge hornet's nest in the corner right behind me. I told my boy to just go ahead and get out. We didn't need to fire off a gun inside there and rattle those things. I just want to try to make it where I'm able to see all the way down through here. It's a little thick, so we'll see how this thing does. So in case anybody's wondering why I'm trying to get this shooting lane cut out, so I've been hunting this property, I don't know, 10 years or so. Back when these pines, well heck, I guess it's been longer than that. Heck, I guess it's been almost 20 years. Anyways, these pines, they weren't 2 foot tall whenever I first started hunting up here. So there's always been this one spot that I've wanted to hunt and never have. And here's the reason why. See that right there? Every year for at least the past 10 years, deer have been rubbing on that same tree every year. With that being said, tucked right up in the corner there is that blind, and I'm gonna trim a couple of these tree limbs out of the way. I'll keep some of these over here right across from this rub, but that's the reason why I tucked this one back in here this year. I don't know, I just have a feeling. Let's go check and see if there's any wasp or hornet's nests in there. This blind's not that fancy. It was one my grandpa built, I don't know, oh, probably somewhere around 10 years ago. Sorry it got dark. Try to see if we've got anything in here. Well, I think that's gonna be the first year that I haven't seen a wasp or hornet nest in here. So there's looking out to the east where I'm gonna try to mow some of this, and then down that way I'll trim some of them tree limbs out of the way down towards that rub. Cross my fingers, hoping this works out. I'm gonna finish mowing this, get these trees trimmed, and try to get out of here. That way hopefully there's a week where I'm not in here and deer can just do their thing. And maybe mowing this, maybe they'll be in here eating, I don't know. Maybe I'll go trim some in the food plot too. Looks like a lot of grass come up. I'm gonna probably have to spray next year. I think it might work out better. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I just want to try to trim the tops off of some of this. I'm not trying to cut everything out. I don't know, maybe if I just cut the tops, maybe some will, you know, come back a little more tender. I don't know. Maybe the deer will like it. Well, hopefully everything's gonna work out. Hopefully I've got everything trimmed to where they've got good shooting lanes, got some stuff mowed. Like I said, I don't know if that's gonna help or hurt. I do want to give a shout out to my father-in-law for coming up here from Tennessee to help take the boys out, since I'm not gonna be here. So I'm gonna get my stuff picked up here. I'm gonna head home, get the oil change in my truck, start getting my stuff packed up, and get ready to head to Texas. And hopefully while I'm there, the boys will do good here and I'll be doing good in Texas. So you guys stay tuned, and I'll get something uploaded as soon as I can.